As phase 3 of food prioritization policy by the World Food Programme kicked off by the first quarter in July, as a result of funding challenges, many refugees in a Rhino camp are now forced to eat once in a day.
Now currently we eat once in a day because things are really hard. Now you will eat in the evening just to sleep.
This prioritization exercise ensures that the most vulnerable refugees and new arrivals receive the highest recommended rations, while winning the least vulnerable and self-reliant households of the monthly general food assistance. Sebi Samuel is a person living with a disability who has been categorized under Group 2, who thinks of taking risk by going back to South Sudan because of food challenges.
If possible, I'm just appeal to some of the organization and the World Food Programme to bring all those persons with disabilities back to Group 1s. They cannot even able to support themselves. Some of us, when they are going to, they are going either to die, and otherwise, if our country could be better, I will just go there because I have a plot, I have a house.
Mary Dusman is a woman taking care of 15 people who say they eat once in a day now.
It has really affected me because I have a number of children, and this 220 cannot do anything.
Refugees have considered agriculture as the last option in fending for food, which this time has been affected by prolonged dry spell in Rhino Camp settlement. Mary Dusman and Isaac Noah decided to use part of their money from WFP to hire land for cultivation.
You have to excuse something little, you hire a land. This year, it's really full of disasters. No rain. First season, we have not harvested anything. Second season, nothing. And even we paid that money that we hired with the land just for nothing.
There is no way what to do. We try to dig, and you have seen the weather also, the weather condition.
Individual person is getting 14,000 per month. So you can talk to the host community and decide that this 10,000 I will take to the host community to let him tell me some piece of land.
Hakim Kwenyo, the Refugee Welfare Council 1 for Ariwa village in Rhino Camp settlement, is now requesting partners to indulge in establishment of irrigation schemes in the settlement in order to avert adverse impact of the prolonged sunshine on farming.
People could supplement the little food by engaging into farming, and then they produce much more food. If there's some way where the partners involved in livelihood could promote innovations or techniques that could reserve water.
The Media and Communications Coordinator at Norwegian Refugee Council, Diction Odur, suggests urgent donor intervention through livelihood programs as a solution to feeding challenges encountered by refugees in Uganda.
Many communities and individuals are taking up negative coping mechanisms as a way to mitigate the situation that they're finding themselves in. Cases you're hearing of theft, it's really very saddening. But programs that promote self-sustenance, programs in areas such as livelihoods, in areas such as protection, are very core in seeing to it that refugees get to depend on themselves. We have learned when refugees get to have access to farmland and get to have access to better farming methods, they can really utilize some of the land that they're given and be able to produce something that can not only take care of themselves, but they can also sell and get a bit of income. So it's really a call to the donor community to prioritize equitable and sustained funding.
Rhino Camp Settlement Commandant Amitaj Basekania says the food prioritization initiative has found many refugees unprepared for what they are experiencing now, and calls for more intervention by partners in livelihood projects.
And even as I talk right now, the people seated at the reception, they have come to complain over the same. They have found themselves either out of the food ration category, that is category 3, others from 1 to 2, from 2 to 3. They were not prepared before that this would happen. So you find the food reduction in the homes has created a lot of uncertainties. One, food is not enough. we feel whatever partners are coming on board should be included in the issue of livelihoods for the self-reliance of refugees to build the resilience.
In the current cash-based assistance, most vulnerable people fall under Group 1, moderately vulnerable under Group 2, and those under Group 3 are considered to be less vulnerable, who are weaned from food rations.